Hi everybody, my name is Shannon. Welcome to my channel, Another Yarn. Thank you so much for joining me today. I greatly appreciate it. I was checking my email right before turning on the camera and somebody sent me a couple pictures and the last one cracked me up. I thought that was absolutely hilarious. Hi everyone who's new. Thanks for joining my channel, coming in and relaxing, enjoying the show. I talk about yarn, knitting, crocheting, and all the antics that go with those things, and there's a lot of them. It's true. My passion has always been with yarn and playing, so if that's your passion, you found the right place. And I am giggling. Was it earlier in the month, probably the end of last month, I threw out there, hey, anyone who wants to make a specific blanket, one of them that I designed, there's a free tutorial. It's a trip around the world quilt pattern. Here's a small one. This is what it looks like, right? So you have the little squares, not a problem, right? So you got this. And if they wanted to make that, do whatever you want to with it, and send me a picture by the end of the month, I'll put your name in for a drawing, right? And I've also thrown in some extra prizes because I got excited for other people, you know, as they sent in some pictures. I got a picture today. I got some yesterday too, but I got a picture today, and I love how the yarning community ribs each other. You know, and I get called out a lot. I don't know. I must have that face. I get called out a lot, and it's all good natured. It is. It's the yarning community, everything coming together and poking, kind of like you can poke fun at your brother, your little sister, but nobody else can. Kind of like that, right? So there's that good natured ribbing and teasing. So Cecilia, who I have known for playing Mystery Yarn Challenge last year, she played, I played, you know, just getting mystery yarns and making fun stuff. So I know who she is, and she's, every once in a while I'll throw up a video. She hasn't done one in a while, but she made a couple of the blankets, and she just sent me the pictures for that, and they are stunning. It is, she did an amazing job. And then the note said that last picture I sent for inspiration. Well, of course, I had to open up the picture right before turning on the camera. She also did the cat's Meow blanket, and it's stunning. She did a fantastic job. And she threw that one in there as a gentle, subtle, not so subtle reminder and hint that mine currently looks like this. This is my cat's Meow blanket. And it's gorgeous, and it's beautiful, and it's headless. It's headless, yes. You know, because I wasn't just recently called out on this one by Laura from Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming and commented about how I have not finished my cat's Meow blanket. This was a challenge that she had put on for everybody, and I think we had until like September 15th or something to, you know, bragging rights for getting it done. I know it's almost towards the end of October. I am fully aware of that. I have a headless cat. It's pretty. Yeah. Okay. So I just thought that was hilarious. She sent me that, and hers is beautiful. And it's done. It's got a head. It's not headless. Mine is headless. Yeah. So I got to kind of work on that. Okay. Nothing like people keeping you honest. I'm telling you, you think you can get away with something. No, you can't. I know it's not quite to the end of October, but there's, you know, some of us have a life outside of our crafting, and it's terrible, but we do. And I do, because that's why I dress up like this, you know, most days. And my day job, you know, the one that's not YouTube, and the one that, yeah, the one that's not as much fun, that one. So my day job that pays the bills and stuff, it's busy right now. It's just, that's whatever. And it was a long, busy day, and I'm over here going, but I'd rather be working on this. I want to do these types of fun things, and I'm looking at all the stuff towards the end of the year. I'm like, oh, so even though we're not to the end of October, there are so many non-yarny, not fun things that are due in November, and then to add, and I kind of love it, I do, to add extra chaos and what have you, I am doing the Secret Santa gift exchange with Lori from the Armchair Chef. And I did that last year too. Last year's was easy because it was, hey, pick something you already did, and send it off to somebody. Oh, that was easy because I got a few things that I already did, right? You know, and put in whatever else if you want to. But this year it's make something new. Now that shouldn't be too difficult because I'm constantly making something new, right? I might do some adjusting like that, what have you. You know, I mean, yeah, I got this. So I'm kind of excited about that. I am. It took me, you know, like 12 hours to mull it over and everything, think about it. Because I was signing up anyway, but then one of my friends, an actual, I know them in person kind of a friend, right? You know, not just on YouTube, had tagged me in Lori's video going, hey, Shannon, you know you want to do this. Joke's on her, I'd already signed up. Yes, I did. Yeah, Lori pretty much signs me up for anything regardless, and then will contact me afterwards. It's awesome. So, I mean, it's great to have friends, right? It's fantastic. So I've got that going on. That's the fun deadlines, you know, not the day job things, but that's the fun deadlines, right? And then there's also Hooker versus Hooker for the November. I'm the podcaster for that one. And this is obviously new, right? And I know some of you have never heard of it and you don't know all the rules and everything else like that. I'll link down the call out video into this one. I forgot to link it down on the other one. And you can watch that. And there's a lot of smack talk. It's kind of funny. It is. It's kind of funny. So I've got that, and that's going to be November also, which is really exciting. So I got a lot of stuff going on, you know, and I'm happy I got other things done. And I got excited. In the yesterday, yeah, when I was doing my video and everything, and I was showing, I finished the dress for my granddaughter, this one, and I am going to put the button on there. I had a couple comments that put the button on there, not the hook and eye. The button will look nice. I will put the button on there, but there it is. The dress is done. And this is what I mean. I haven't, here's the little loop, and I've got to sew the button here and make sure the loop fits properly. And then I'll sew in the ends, because right now I can undo that, make the loop bigger or smaller if need be, right? So no big deal on that. So got excited, and I commented that I started this one 2 years ago. My granddaughter's 2 years old. That's the youngest one. Youngest one for now. We got number 6 on the way. But so we had this, and I made mention that I had started another dress, and maybe since I finished this one, I'd get all excited and work on it. Well, I went and I pulled it out of the bag, the bin and everything that it was in, and I had to deal with the yarn because it was a little tangled, a little messed up, because, you know, it's been like shoved and jostled for the last couple years. So I did that, and I am nowhere near as far as I thought. Yeah, typical with me, I did the bobbly bits and then said I'm done. I did the hard part and then went, I don't want to play no more. I don't, whatever. So that's this yarn, and I'm hoping I have enough, because it's the Sugar Wheel Cotton, and that big orange sign says you don't get it again, right? So this was Hobby Lobby, and this was one of their clearance from like a year or two ago. I paid $1.49 for this. Look at that color. I don't know if I have more of it, right? So I don't know. This, if you have it, they do have Sugar Wheel cotton in other colors. This is just a discontinued color. So if you do have it, it's 5 ounces, 142 grams, 335 yards. It's 100% cotton, and it feels nice. And it's a worsted weight cotton. Oh, no, it says it's a light 3. I thought it was worsted, whatever. It says it's a light 3. You can wash it, you can dry it, you can iron it. You can do all sorts of things. Don't bleach it. Don't bleach it, right? No triangles. Yeah, so I've got this. Yeah, and I'm looking at it, and I'm like, what was I thinking? Because I don't remember it, because it's 2 years ago, and I didn't write no notes. So the front and the back, it's just a big tube, and I obviously did some increases, and truthfully, I'm not gonna lie, I should look to see if I have some other yarns that match, because my 8-year-old granddaughter wants me to make her a dress, and I haven't started one. And this would be wide enough, no doubt, because it's like 14 inches flat. So, I mean, you know, just, my grandkids are petite little things. So that would definitely be wide enough. I'd have to make it a lot longer and everything. And I was like, do I have other yarns that I could mix with this? I could repurpose it. Have you ever done that? Have you started one thing and made it into something else? Yeah, I know some of us have, because I've watched your videos. Yes, I have. But yeah, I'm like, ooh, that's an option. Because I was making this just making it. I don't know. The granddaughter's 2. That's the youngest one, right? And it'd be a while before she fits into something this big, right? So, but I could repurpose this. Do I have any more of the, because if I only have this color, this one, that wouldn't be enough. But if I had a couple, I could, and maybe get her dress for her, because that's what she wants. I'm going to put this out there. Let's see. Okay, so this is, I'm gonna be shameless. I don't know if I have more, but I will look. This says it's art number 58. The name, the color is Mountain View /150. Right there. I'm gonna look in my stuff. If you have some of this in your stash and would be willing to part with it, could you put that as a comment down below? I'd pay for it, right? You know, I'm not asking like for free stuff, but I'd pay for it and everything like that. That's not a problem. But let me know. I'm gonna look through, because it's in this bin over here. It would be in this bin, the one with Layla and my robot. I love my robot. I do. If you're interested in something like that, Elaine from Penguin Crafts Place made that. I got it on her Etsy shop. I thought it was absolutely adorable. And I thought maybe one of my grandkids would like it, but I like it more because I haven't shown it to them. It's mine. Yes, Nana did that. Yes, I did. So I believe my Sugar Wheel Cotton is in this square bin here. I don't think I have more of this one in there. I'm gonna look after I hang up with the video and what have it. I guess it's gonna hang up. I am recording on my phone, and you hang up on your phone. Yes, there you go. So I'm gonna look in that to see if I have more. I might repurpose this into a dress for the oldest one, since why not? It's mine. I can do that. Would you do that? Do you think the kids would like? I mean, look, it's got like a lot of bubbles. I like my bubbles. Yeah, that's a little insane. I think these are more, yeah, these, did I knit these? Did I? No. Did I really? I like to crochet my baubles in because I just do. And, you know, I have both skills to crochet and to knit, so why not use the techniques? You might as well. But it looks like I actually knit these. What was I thinking? Yeah, these, wow, I might have knit these. I don't know. That's crazy. Can't really tell, which is pretty cool, because if you can't really tell 100% and you kind of have to look at it and play with it, then does it really matter if it's knit or crochet? It's a bobble, it's a bumpy bit, and that's really the goal. So whichever one works fastest for you, that's the one to do. And I've really enjoyed putting the bobbles in like that, but wow. Okay, so that's some options. That, you know, all right, so I did, obviously I split this into like the bib part of a dress, like tank dress. Yeah, like the other one. Yeah, like this, right? Yeah, tank dress. So I split it kind of like that, right? You know, just go straight up and doing the tank part. I did that. It's kind of from a pattern that I got from hobby.com. I know that. And the pattern was supposed to use like really thin thread or something like that. I think because I used the bigger yarn, bigger needles, bigger everything. This written up was like 3 to 6 month size. We know it's not 3 to 6 month size. Obviously that's not what I was going for. I was just like, I just wanted to do this bobbly bits. So I don't know. I think I might have to be able to repurpose this if I can find more yarn. Yeah. Because, yeah. I mean, you can see where I did the little bit of angling, little shaping right here. Got dog hair. Got a couple of them. Little shaping right here, and then going straight up with the ribbing for the top. And I believe the back is the same way, or however I decide to make it. That's what this is supposed to be. But yeah, I gotta find if I've got more yarn. I do. I have to find it all. Okay, I had to go look. I did. I do not have any more of this. What I do have in the same yarn, Sugar Wheel Solids, is this peach color. So I don't think that's gonna work, or it could. This is the Velvet Blush. I have that. It's peach. This is the pink, but you know, I don't know. So that's what I have. I could also go to Hobby Lobby, take this with me and see if they had anything else close, you know, with any of the colors, solid or mixed. I don't know, to continue on. Because if I did, what I could do is take out this ribbing part, make this dress thingy longer, whatever it is, you know, continue around. Yeah, I could even do the ribbing, continue around with the ribbing and everything, and then make the top of it itself the solid. I just don't know if those match. And that's what I have. That's the same quality yarn, same whatever. But yeah, and I've got 335 yards of the solid blush peachy color. It calls it velvet blush, but that's like a peachy color. And this one has the pink, the maroon, and the colors of gray in it. So that I could do, and I might be able to work it. That I don't know. But the other option, like I said, finish it however it is that I was planning on finishing, or do the phone a friend thing. And if somebody has some of this down below and is willing to part with it, right? You know, we could come up with an arrangement where I give you money and you send me yarn, right? You know, that's an option. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys would do, and I guess it depends on what responses are. But I got kind of excited with finishing a long done project that I hadn't touched in a while, and thought, well, this would be a good one. And it also shows me where my Knitter's Pride Mindful needles are. Did you see this? Did you happen to notice this? I have the Knitter's Pride Mindful. And what size are these? These are size 6. This is my size 6 needles. And the little cord has a dot on it every inch. So it's one of those, there you go, one of those measuring cords. That's fancy. And I even have my little Mindful, cute little decorative stitch stoppers using that on my cord. So yeah, no wonder my set's not been complete for the last 2 years. Yeah, I know. It's fine. It's what we do. It's all in the creative process, right? So there you go. I thought I was farther along on this, whatever this is, because now I'm questioning it. I'm questioning my sanity a lot when it comes to my crafts, you know, whatever. But I'll come up with something. It can be something. I do like the way that moves off. And I think that if I play my cards right, i.e. somebody, you know, has some of this yarn that they're willing to part with, or I take myself over to Hobby Lobby and see if, because I've got 4 colors I can match with, see if they have anything that's similar to one of those 4 colors. And then I could continue just doing the body, make the thing longer, and then use whatever the solid is that I find that's, you know, one of these colors, and make the top of it. And then I look like a hero because I got her dress done, because I just don't want to start from scratch. I just don't. And that's a good chunk done. That is. You know, and at this age, 8 years old, I don't know. No, she would like a flare dress. I'm not even going to throw that out there that she wouldn't. But I don't know if that's necessarily the way I need to go. The smaller ones, I definitely make big twirly dresses. But I think I could get away with this. I think this could be usable. Yeah, I do. So I'm so glad that we had this talk and conversation as we went through my procrastination over the last 2 years on finishing that. But truthfully, I was making that as something that would flare, would be bigger, possibly for the baby that hadn't been born yet. So it wasn't a matter, she's 2. So it wasn't a matter of it has to be done right away. It has to fit a certain size. So if it's repurposed to her older sister, that's okay. Sooner or later, she'll be wearing it anyway, because she's wearing her older sister's dresses that I made her when she was little. That's how that works. It's pretty amazing. It really is. Seeing the new life in some of these things and knowing that they have stood the test of time. You know, that's a material choice issue right there. Yes. That's where I like to make a lot of the kids' clothes with some of the nicer, softer sock yarns, because they're made to withstand certain rigors that a child can put them through, and they just look good wash after wash. It takes longer. It does, because I'm making things in fingering weight yarn, but I'm getting a second child wearing the same things. That's pretty amazing. So getting a lot of wear out of them. That's, I mean, if you're going to put that much care, love, time, and attention into it, it's nice that it's worn more than once. It really is. So there you have it. I'm kind of excited about that now with the new prospects. At first, when I picked it up, I'm like, oh, I thought it was closer. Maybe I thought I could get like another easy win. Like, oh, just sit down with it for an hour or 2. It'll be done. It'll be great. You can get your needles back. You can say I did it and be proud. And yeah, that's not where it's at. But if I can turn that to an 8-year-old's dress, that's a win. Oh my gosh, that is exciting. So I might have to go yarn shopping. Yeah, because I have a room full of yarn and not the right one. I know I'm not the only one. Whether you admit it or not, I am not the only one. We all go through that. So there is that. But I'm going to count that as a win. And I'm going to be very excited with where I am. And yeah, I'm just going to go there. I'm going to go show hubby and see what he says. You know, he helps me. He gives me tips. He does. You know, like, what do you think? What do you think? So we'll see what he says. All right, everybody. With that, I'm going to let you guys go. You guys have a great day, night, evening, whatever it happens to be. And I will talk to you again later. Bye-bye.